Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and
me,
and him, and Bradley. Um, it is March 19th, 2016, Saturday morning, 10:26 a.m. Weather right now is 22 degrees, but real field temperature is 16. I don't remember what the high was supposed to be today. I remembered everything else. The high is supposed to be 39, and low will be 18. We never really did get any real snow yesterday. It was just kind of spit a little bit, you know. I mean, you wouldn't even have known it was snowing, except for sometimes you would see this lone snowflake come wafting down, and you're like, oh, I guess it's snowing, kind of. So, right, hon?
That was about it, too.
So, supposed to get some nastier weather starting Tuesday. We just saw. See, I lost my train of thought here. When we last left you guys, yesterday, we just kind of, Brad wasn't feeling real hot. He had kind of, I don't know what you had. What did you have?
I'm not sure, but yeah, I did not feel perky at all.
Yeah, and I think he had maybe a little bit of the flu-ish symptom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and a little bit of what I'd had. So we just kind of took it easy. We just kind of pieced together dinner. I had some more of the chicken noodle soup that he made, and some of the toasted garlic bread that he had picked up. And he did have some of the chicken I made and stuff. And we just kind of relaxed. Brad rented a couple movies from Redbox. We usually wait until we get a buy one, get one free coupon. And I pick out a movie, he picks out a movie. I picked out The Intern with Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway, and it was a really cute movie.
It was good.
Yeah, we both really liked it. And then, what was that one that
you... It was a Bruce Willis movie. And
it was the
Extraction.
The Extraction. Brad said it was very disappointing. I loomed while we were doing that. But before I show you what I was working on, I need to let's have a drink of coffee. Yeah. So good. What coffee is this?
This is just Maxwell House.
Is it the French roast or the dark roast or the Dare to be Bold? Or
I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah. It's good. Very good. I finished 2 more pairs of booties last night. These little booties. And they have these little teddy bear buttons on them. And then I finished up, made and stuffed these little tennis shoe looking. They've got the lacing on the front there. They'd be cute little booties for Easter. And I'm selling these in 3 pairs sets on Etsy. So if you're interested, go look on Etsy. I can also make them in, I can do custom orders in any colors you'll pick for 3 sets, because I'm selling them along with the little blue set here that I had already shown you guys. So hopefully I'll sell some of those. If not, I'm going to be donating a lot of stuff. I already have an organization to donate all the baby stuff to.
Sorry. You know, I'm so impressed how well you can watch a YouTube video and crank those out.
Well, thank you.
I know, but it blows me away because I can't learn like that.
I enjoy doing new patterns and learning new things, and I do best by watching a video. I have now learned enough of the terminology, though, that I believe I probably could read a pattern.
Really? Really?
Because I've learned enough different stitches, and I know what they are talking about when they're talking about, in the round, or, the garter stitch, or the purl stitch, or, the over the top, and etc. But I enjoy making different ones and a variety of ones. I'm going to make 2 more baby hats, and then probably going to do 1 more adult. Different. These are all different styles. 2 more different styles of baby hats, and then probably 1 or 2 more adult, different style hats, and then I probably won't make any more different styles until after we're moved and stuff, because like I said, we're packing stuff up. Granted, even though we have yarn packed, or all the other yarn packed, I have this big old bag full, and I have another bag over there that is about half the size. It's got yarn in it too, and I can always, when we put them all in those vacuum bags, as I can get in those bags easily, pull out for orders, and then close them back up. So, like I said, this is my dream, is to have a craft shop. I'm hoping once we get moved that I'll be able to put some items in either a consignment shop, or, a gift shop, where we can do some craft shows. We're talking about doing that. That's another reason why the motorhome is very nice. We could even travel and do craft shows, and take our stuff with us, and we wouldn't have to pay for the motels and stuff. So, that's my dream and hope, is that we could do some craft shows, and just, I love making stuff. Always have. Brad likes making stuff. He can see now where he'd have time to. We're still kind of playing with the idea of, maybe getting, starting with 1 or 2 alpaca, and either having them shared or learning to share them, and doing some yarn that way. Maybe we'll sell some of it. Maybe we won't, because that's a whole new field of being able to dye the yarn and all of that. So we'll see. We'll know more of what we want our life to be once we get there.
Yeah.
We won't know till we get there.
Exactly.
Exactly. But for today, we're going downstairs and working some more in the old master bedroom. We need to take apart that king size waterbed. And we need to we need to move a dresser out. We've got a bunch of gym equipment down in that room, because that room is so big that we had a full gym in part of that room, and then the bedroom, and we still had plenty of room. And we got big bookcases down there. Yes, we have a lot of stuff down there to take out, to finish doing the floor, because we want to be able to start listing a lot of this stuff for sale. So, we're going to be working on that today, this afternoon. We both slept in.
Oh, man.
We both just got up. I woke him up at 10 till 10. I woke up about 9:30.
When's the last time you woke me up? I know.
It's been years. Usually he's up and at him, but that's how I can tell you were not feeling well.
Yeah.
And for him, because he went to bed about 2.5 hours, 3 hours earlier than I did.
Yeah.
And for me to wake him up.
Yeah. That's almost unheard of.
Well, and I think he was very sleep deprived. Most of us Americans are so sleep deprived, and we don't even realize it, especially if you're working a full-time job.
Yeah.
And then we end up relying on those energy drinks, which I just think is such a bad deal. But I know a lot of people, that's the only way you get through the day.
Yeah.
Moms and dads alike, and stuff. And my husband started to really get into the energy drinks there for a while, and then he slacked off. When worried about what it would do to him, and they're expensive.
Yeah. Well, and my former boss, he used to drink 3 or 4 Red Bulls a day, and then I remember,
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
and he was only at the time he was 26, 27, and he started having heart palpitations, so he gave up the Red Bulls for a brief while, and but now I know he's extremely cautious with how many of those he drinks. And then I thought it was interesting because he gave up energy drinks for Lent since he's Catholic, and I can't believe how addicted he got to them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I drank 1 Red Bull one time, and this was many years ago, and it gave me heart palpitations.
Mm-hmm.
We were on vacation, and I never drank a Red Bull again.
Yeah.
I used to occasionally drink one of those Monster, the coffee ones.
Yeah.
But I've got high blood pressure anyway.
Yeah.
And take medication for it, so I've always been very cautious on it. And since I work from the home and stuff, I can take a nap and adjust.
Yeah.
But
Bless me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Other than that, we're just kind of hanging out and stuff.
Yep.
You got anything else to say?
Not that I can think of,
Mr. Naked Man? He's in just his underwear. No, you can't see.
In my tidy whities.
Yeah, he's topless. Woo!
Oh, no.
He's practicing for Florida. Right?
Uh-huh. Yep. I'm so excited about getting out of here.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very excited. See, okay, this is the dilemma that we are under right now. And I know my friend Dee had a great suggestion. It wouldn't work for us. But she had suggested that we had pre-packed some boxes and left some of them with our daughter.
Yeah.
And then once we had an address and we were settled, we could have them send some of those boxes, that we would send the postage.
And that is a good idea.
It's a great idea, except for our daughters wouldn't do it. I mean, they're busy. And like I said, they are busy. They both, one daughter goes to school full time right now. And the other daughter works full time. And neither one of them really have the space either to store the boxes. Yeah. But it is a great idea. But our thing is, we don't know, until we get the RV, we don't know how much room is in the RV, and we don't know really how to pack some of the stuff, because some of the stuff, frankly, if it can go in plastic bags and be set in the back bedroom, because what we're hoping is the RV is big enough that we could use the bedroom back there for storage.
Yep.
And that way, and if it had 2 pull-outs, that you can sleep on, not the pull-outs in the traditional sense, but 2, where the dining room usually. That bench area usually converts into a bed, and usually a lot of times you'll have a couch too that will pull out too. If it sleeps 6, then we could do it.
Yep.
So we don't know to put things in all these moving boxes that we bought. We don't know, because what we want to do is just use the RV, and then we're going to be towing the Jeep, and yes, we can pack the Jeep full. And that, but we're not sure how much room we'll have. So, to put stuff in the boxes, we kind of like, Are we going to take these boxes back to U-Haul and sell them back, or are we going to, you know?
Yeah.
So we're just kind of, you know.
Trying to figure out.
Right.
Well, it is, you know, it's really, you know, it's like, holy smoke, what do we do? I mean, do we do this? Do we do this?
And some of the stuff, you know, because then our plan is when we get where we're going, we want to get a storage unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, basically we'll be unloading that back bedroom of the Jeep.
Yep.
You know, and putting everything in storage. And we've even taken the steps to put, like, our books, you know, in the plastic totes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you put the Christmas ornaments and stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
So that if that kind of locked down, that way we don't get critters.
Yeah.
Chewing on our books.
Yeah.
That are in storage. If that storage unit floods.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
With the rain and stuff, I mean, if a storage unit floods,
mm-hmm.
then our stuff would be ruined.
Yeah.
If I don't want the bugs and snakes and the critters, the rats and stuff,
mm-hmm.
chewing, you know, on my stuff. And, you know, we had a friend who used to manage a storage unit, and, you know, we heard the horror stories.
Well, and then John Harold.
Yeah.
He was living in Pensacola
mm-hmm.
right after his wife died, and or he was living in Florida somewhere, I don't remember. But after his wife died, he came up here to go gold panning for a month, and when he got out of the boonies, that he got a call that his storage unit had been hit by the hurricane, had just destroyed his, and he lost everything.
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
No, I'm not either.
You know, because the area that we're settling in is a little more inland, and it's just kind of positioned where it has happened, but not near as much as other areas.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that could happen, and that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
But my main thing is, you know, I worry more about flooding.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So, anyway, that's what we're kind of facing. So we're just kind of setting almost like piles.
Yeah.
This pile we're taking, you know, do we need to put it in a bag?
Yep.
Do we need to not?
Yep.
No. You know.
Well, makes sense, you know. I mean, yeah, until we know how much room we're going to have to move stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I know both of us have made priority lists about if we have room, we're going to take this.
But that is one good point that Deep made, though.
Mm-hmm.
That, if there was some stuff that we still really did want,
mm-hmm.
I'm sure that we probably could, with our youngest daughter.
Yeah.
And then later on have them ship it.
Yeah, and that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Which is a good point.
Yeah.
You know, it's like some of his he has these big animal heads. Okay, they're not real animal heads. But he really loves them. And we worry if we can take them or not. Mm-hmm. That would be something that we could, you know.
Yeah, have shipped down to us later.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a good point, you know. And I really thank you for that suggestion, Dee, because that is, I never even really thought of it. There are some things that we are kind of on the fence on whether or not we can take.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And one of them, too, was like my horror props.
Yep.
My heads and stuff. Because, you know, okay, I don't have that many where it's going to take up a huge amount of room. But still, if you're very limited on room, you know, so, yeah, okay, good. We'll kind of, you know, go ahead and be able to box that kind of stuff up, mm-hmm. and then, you know, we'll make sure we label it, and then if we just don't have room,
mm-hmm.
you know, and then when we do get room, we'll,
mm-hmm.
you know.
That is a good idea, though.
Yeah, because we could go ahead and even weigh the boxes and stuff, And, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad we all talked that through. These guys just love how we're just kind of like you guys were sitting right there and we're all having
Yeah.
a conversation about, you know, what we could do. You guys are probably screaming in the screen going, "You could do!"
Uh-huh.
You gotta leave a comment below because I can't quite hear you. Anyway, we're gonna let you guys go. We yacked at you long enough. And by the way, mister, Dina said she never minds when anybody tries to do a southern accent. She thinks it's funny. So, probably except for you. She probably just have to hurt you.
Yeah, and I can't do a southern accent.
Oh, you will. You know how I am, though. I have a tendency to imitate people.
I know.
And I don't mean to.
Yeah.
If I'm around you long enough and you have an accent, I'm going to start talking like you.
Yeah.
You know.
And
I've tormented him for years. I'll hear somebody on TV and I'll start talking like him. And
yeah.
he's just like...
Well, and then some of the stuff that you were brought up with, like the word wash.
Wash.
Yeah.
Wash and orange.
Yep. And I really work hard.
Another YouTuber was trying to say that was in Arizona. That was if you lived in Arizona.
Okay.
That you say orange.
Okay.
And I comment back, you know, born and raised in Wyoming. I say orange.
Yeah.
All of my family from Wisconsin, they all say orange and wash.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just a thing if you grew up in Arizona.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll let you guys go. Because, honey, the beagle needs in.
Yes, she does. Yep, the beagle is brain.
Love you guys. And we cherish your friendship.
Mm-hmm.
And we think you're all awesome. And we hope you're having a great Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And if y'all get the urge to come and help us pet, come on down.
We be ready.
Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.